MCT oil means medium chain triglycerides. And so they can range from 6 carbons up to 12 carbons. And coconut oil has an array of all of those, but coconut oil also has a whole lot of long chain fats as well. Long chain fats don't act the way that medium chain fats act. In particular, C8, caprylic acid, is the most powerful fatty acid when it comes to helping burn body fat, when it comes to helping stop cravings, and also killing candida and yeast and fungal species in your body. It's super powerful. So here's what you do. Basically, all you need to do is you take roughly about a teaspoon a day of this. You could take more if your body tolerates it, but you take it with meals and it will stop cravings. The reason why is that when you take caprylic acid, C8 MCT oil, it turns immediately into ketones in your body. So C8 goes right into our system and it will turn right into ketones in our bloodstream. Those ketones get up into our brain and they tell us, I'm satiated, and they start to downregulate inflammation in the body. So we get a reduction in inflammation. We get a signal that says, I feel good, I feel satiated. And the ketones are a great energy source for the neurons in our brain. And they actually signal something called brain-derived neurotropic factor, which enhances neuroplasticity in our brain. It enhances nerve growth as well as synaptic growth, and enhances our overall mental performance. So we actually think sharper and quicker when we get the ketones up into our brain. And that's something that caprylic acid does. And it also stops cravings and hunger. So we don't feel as hungry, we don't have cravings. So the way that you can apply this into your life is you take your C8 MCT oil, and I always recommend starting small, starting with roughly like a half a teaspoon, and have that with your meals, right? And so you do a half a teaspoon of MCT oil with your meal and just see how your body feels. Okay, now for a lot of people, that may not be enough of a dose to give you the best fat burning benefits and craving crushing benefits. You may need to go up to a teaspoon with each meal, but you want to make sure that you don't have a laxative effect. For some people, when they first start using a C8 only MCT oil, they get disaster pants, right? So meaning that they end up with the runs. And so you want to make sure that that's not the case. So I recommend take a few days and just do a half a teaspoon with your meals, see how your body responds, and then you can increase it to, let's say, a teaspoon. Some people will even do a tablespoon with their meals, and they feel really good. So they eat their meal, they feel a natural satiation, no hunger or sugar cravings afterwards. They just feel good, and they're able to go long periods of time without food. So if they want to intermittent fast, it's no big deal for them. If they want to eat their first meal at, let's say, 11 a.m. and then wait till 6 p.m. then in the evening to eat their meal, it's no big deal because they've got the ketones elevated in their bloodstream, and their body now becomes better at burning fat. So the better you are at utilizing ketones for fuel, the better you will be at burning fat for fuel. And so now you teach the body to become better at burning fat, because caprylic acid stabilizes blood sugar, increases ketones, lowers insulin levels. And when insulin levels drop below a certain threshold, you can burn fat for fuel. So it keeps insulin under control, helps teach your body to become a better fat burner. So even if somebody is on a processed food diet, which I definitely don't recommend, just adding in something like C8 only MCT oil will help reduce their cravings. It will help their mental capacity, and it will help fat burning.